It's Friday Eve. We're here, Sunnies. This is a very special show today. Super, super pumped to get into it. Are you excited?
I'm always excited, especially when they have oatmeal raisin cookies here.
Yeah, that's your
I had
favorite.
4 already.
Honestly, that is your weakness.
I know, I love.
Actually, that's your strength. Let's go that route.
But like,
yeah.
I'm not a big, if there's a salty or a sweet snack, I'm usually gonna go for salty. But if it's an oatmeal raisin cookie.
Yeah, you gotta do it.
I'm like a
it's
7-year-old.
healthy. It's like cereal.
Listen, Sophia Petrillo would be proud of me. That's all I have to say.
Hey, I love a Sophia moment. Well, good morning, Sunnies. Ramp it up because today's show is busting with voices of valor. Yes!
Hey.
We got stories that are gonna light up your heart, shake up your playlist, and maybe even spit out your coffee on occasion. We've got heroes, history, treasure, and yes, snacks that just might scare Mel forever. It's happening all right here on our world famous Sunny TV. But before we dive into the madness and the magic, let's turn it over to the queen of the Sunny snack scene. Mel, what's on the Sunny sundial today?
Well, there, you little ray of sunshine over here. The sundial is sizzling today. We've got a powerhouse guest in studio, Lynn Geyser, here to share the extraordinary story of hope for veterans.
Yeah, sisterhood, empowerment, and joy for women who served for our country. This is Lynn's first time on Sunny TV. Super fun day today. This is going to be awesome, and we're going to lean into this close for all of our conversations.
And it's not just that. We've also got a treasure straight from the deep, grenades hidden in onions,
I know. That was
and the
thinking,
healing power of music all lined up for you.
Yeah, plus a wild sunshine shenanigan about a woman who thought 911 was her Tinder. I'm not kidding you.
Stop it.
Snack attack throwback featuring bacon so wrong it should have been a crime scene.
I'm not a big bacon person, so.
Oh, okay.
not
Shaking
really.
bacon.
Yeah.
Burn it.
And don't forget our community spotlights. Limelight Theater's fundraiser, Halloween fun around town, and a new local philanthropic group raising hope for a young girl fighting cancer.
Yeah, Sunnies, that's what we do. We shine the sunshine. That was
Shine.
a
Shine.
Yeah, bringing you laughter, inspiration, and the heartbeat of our community every single day right here live from the Black Box at Limelight Theater. It's Sunny TV. And now a quick word from our title sponsors, the Bailey Group and All American Air.
Be ready for anything with the Bailey Group, an NFP company. Life is full of unexpected moments. Whether it's securing your family's future, protecting your business, or planning for individual wealth, the Bailey Group is here to guide you every single step of the way. Since 1954, the Bailey Group has been a trusted cornerstone of the St. Augustine community. Under the leadership of President Mark Bailey, they've grown from a local agency into a nationally recognized firm, offering tailored solutions for individuals, families, and businesses. With a focus on individual health and life insurance, Medicare solutions, group insurance, and property and casualty commercial coverage. The Bailey Group combines cutting-edge technology, strategic partnerships, and personalized service to deliver the peace of mind you deserve. Give them a call today, 904-461-1800.
Hi, I'm Steve Chapman, owner of All American Air Conditioning and Heating. For over 40 years, we've been serving St. Augustine and the surrounding areas. We're the largest HVAC dealer in St. Johns County, providing high-quality service and products. With courteous technicians responding to your HVAC needs, our expertise will give you confidence in your investment. Family-owned All American Air Conditioning, voted best of St. Augustine for more than 20 years running.
God bless Steve Chapman's All American Air. They've even got air temperature controlled storage units.
Yes.
Super cool. And then what happens if like the dishwasher breaks? Who am I going
You
to call?
called Steve Chapman's.
Hey, easy
Listen,
peasy.
I'll tell you this much. Their logo's easy to remember. It like screams Americana. I love it.
Hey,
I
Sunnies,
love
we
it.
have a special shout out. We've got Erin in studio today, and she brought a really special book. Ashim, I've got a copy for you, and it's autographed from the world famous Worley Favor. Really, really awesome. Basically, the family created Palm Valley. Pretty amazing, right?
Yeah.
And look at that. He signed the book for us and everything.
I
So
know.
yeah, Ashimi, I got you. So I'll see you. We'll see Ashim tomorrow.
Sorry, I can't do the show today. I'm actually reading a book.
Echoes of Time, and we've got Endless Path of Time. Something tells me time is a theme, which is really, really special. Mel, let's dive into this weather report.
Oh my God, you guys, so this morning when I was getting up, getting ready, the meteorologist on the TV channel, she goes, Yeah, I don't know what happened yesterday. All the radars were showing clear, and then all of a sudden it rained.
It was random, right?
Yeah, it wasn't showing on anything. Addie checked hers too. Anyway, today is going to be Trash-tastic Thursday.
Yeah,
with
it's
this
kind of
weather.
trash panda weather out
It's
there.
going
Yeah.
to be rainy. It's going to be thunderstorms. A high of, right now it's about 79, but it's going to be 84 today.
No, what did Susan call it? A northeaster. It's
And
now, I'm telling
guys,
you, it's a northeaster.
Once again, if you have naturally curly hair and you blow it out, pray for us because we are not doing well today. Rain is going to be 0.45 inches. Like, what kind of measurement is that? Give us. It's either is or it isn't.
Right, can you round up? Like,
mean,
at this
seriously.
point, is it an inch?
Yes.
Oh, God.
Guys,
Hmm.
and the humidity, guys, it's going to be pretty brutal. It's going to be like 92% today.
I can't deal with this. But I did hear over the weekend that we might be breaking this and we might be getting some cooler temps coming in, which that's kind of exciting.
Yeah, I'm just done with it. Is anybody else sick of this rain?
I am here for the
It's
dryness.
not, listen,
yes.
it's not conducive to the dogs. Daisy, Princess Houndy Pants, she needs to run and get her energies out. And Jim's like, it's really wet out there. I don't want to go play toys. I'm
Yeah.
like, well, then I'll go out there because if you don't, she's bananas.
Yeah.
That houndy.
Bananas. Well,
Yes.
what else is bananas is this incredible local music report. Strum it, drum it, hum it down, Sonnies. It's time for the local music report to make you proud on this Thursday, October 9th. Very cool. We got, there he is at his residency, Jim Lamb at the Milltop Tavern at noon. We got Joshua Tennessee Worthy at Bin 39 at 1. Smokin' Joe, he did. He took a shower. He told me 3 o'clock p.m. at Backyard
That's so
Island
silly how
Cafe
you
in Meehan.
say
He
that.
is so amazing. He's a super cool dude. Shyla Macaluso, 4 o'clock p.m. at Bin 39. A mystery guest at the Guy Harvey Resort at 4 o'clock p.m. You got to go and tune in and see who that is. We got John Q at the Milltop Tavern at 4:30. Vinny Jacobs, Hurricane Grill and Wings at 5. Allen Arena, sweeping the nation. Wonderful. 5 o'clock p.m. at Oasis Deck and Restaurant. Trevor Compton at 5 at St. Augustine Shores Club. So Jimbo can go check that out.
Yeah.
Evan D at Krabby's at 5 o'clock. Greg Johnson at 6 o'clock at Salt Life Food Shack. Cade and the Palmetto Kickers.
I just think palmetto bug.
Me too. So maybe, but they're kicking them. So that's
There
kind
you
of
go,
a good
kicking.
thing.
You get
Yeah.
out of here, bugs.
Kicking those palmetto bugs at 7 o'clock p.m. at Colonial Oak Music Park. They got that big festival halfway to Sweetwater
Oh,
this
yeah.
weekend. Also, Bad Dog Mama. There's
Love
our
them.
booze. We love those ladies. 7 o'clock p.m. at Pierre's Club. And they're amazing. Cholula. If you know, you know.
Dancy.
Mhm.
You
If
can make
know,
your own dancy fancy
If
with
you
Cholula.
know, you know. 10 o'clock p.m. at the No Name Bar.
Wait, I got a joke.
Oh, tell us a joke.
You ready?
I love that.
I
Yeah.
hope Vicky's here.
Okay.
Knock, knock.
Who there?
I did this one for your nickname.
Okay.
Tank.
Tank who?
You're welcome.
Thank you, did it, thank you. I love that. That's actually my favorite one. that
You're
you've done, yeah.
welcome, guys.
So good. Hey,
Wait.
Sonnies, today on Sunny TV, we are shining a bright spotlight on truly an extraordinary local organization. Hope for Veterans was founded to build connection, empowerment, and sisterhood for women who served our country. And at the heart of it is our guest today, Lynn Geyser, my buddy, a trailblazer who saw the need for women veterans in our community to find joy, healing, and decided to make it happen. I love when people plug joy in the wall and get some enthusiasm out there. Lynn, welcome to Sunny TV.
Well, thank you very much. It's about time I'm on the Sunny TV today.
Yeah.
And get to dance.
So you gotta share the story of how Hope for Veterans came alive for everybody.
Okay, where do I start? How about Sicily, 1922?
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
Oh, wait, I wasn't even born. That was the Golden Girls. No, we started in 2000, I can't even think, 2018, where I moved here and we actually started in Wisconsin, where we felt like their women were not being heard and not being seen, and we've done so many different good, bad things, figuring out where we need to do. And a lot of it was just exploring the arts,
Yeah.
exploring themselves, and really get to be heard.
And a lot of it, it's like almost like a therapy for a lot of them too, which is really amazing.
Yes, and it's not like when we say therapeutic art, when you go to the class, it's not just about therapeutic art. A lot of people that came to the class, it's about the camaraderie. We miss that camaraderie. We miss that sister bond while we were in the military. We have our backs. That was one thing, and then it was like, hey, a lot of people have skills. A lot of our women are unique and have so many different skills. Bringing these women together they can help each other.
So was there one particular vet? I mean, how long did you serve in the military?
What
I
branch
did
were you?
93 to 2004. I served about 10 years Army.
Awesome.
And yes, that's how I got, well, not how I got my nickname when you were joking around, but Tank. But that's
that.
my maiden name while I was in the military.
Cool.
So a lot of different areas. What was the question again?
How many ladies that inspired you in the beginning? You're like, I've got to start this organization. Was there one in particular, or was there a group of them?
Actually, it started from my journey, actually. It started where I felt like I needed self-care. I didn't find resources. And really it started from many years ago. I took an art therapy thing. And it wasn't about the art therapy. I was also a counselor at the same time. So it was kind of a combination of both. We did 4 hours sitting there, being able to just draw. And then these were mainly Vietnam veterans in World War II. And it was just amazing to hear the stories of them just finally speaking out about it for the first time in 10, 20, 30 years, being able to feel safe about it.
Yeah.
So that was the key component. It started from that, and that I didn't know I was drawing these things, and it was just like all, drawing these things, and I didn't even know, and realizing that it was in my unconscious.
So you have a lot of events too, right?
Yes,
So
yes.
can you dive into a little bit about what these events look like and what you guys do?
Well, we'll go back a little bit, not in 1922, but we'll go back all the way, like just recently, we did a mini retreat. Thanks to so many sponsors, but thanks to the big one, Kuhn's Foundation, Family Foundation. They're the ones that supported us for us to be able to support the belly dancing with Erica, the drum circle with Kikia, and then also Amy, who is improv. She's amazing.
Amy Angelilli,
So-
shout out to her, Third Space Improv, amazing.
Yeah,
I
so-
love that. You're really teaming up with the powerhouse women out there.
Yeah, and I didn't want it to be just meditation, mindfulness. I wanted something to do, because our women, they need to laugh. They need to do that, because it's always serious. We always have to do with the mental health. We always do with the physical
It's
pain.
heavy, yeah.
Yeah, and so, and even before I met you, I was like, oh, and then you come in, I'm always laughing because I have to, because your laughter.
Of course,
So
you have to
smiles.
lift it up. I mean, Mel, you've got a big, your father in military too, right?
My father retired, and then in 2017 he passed away at 63 years old. He's buried at Arlington National Cemetery.
Love that.
So anything with veterans is very, very close. And also working at Epic Behavioral Healthcare for a while, I got close with Sarah Tomlinson, who handles Veterans Court.
Oh,
She
Yes.
is amazing. And we went to the Veterans Day celebration at Anastasia Baptist. That was one of the most amazing things I've ever seen. There was a Navy admiral that he got up there and he did this poem. But he had all these pictures and shots. Oh my God, it was like mind blowing, like spoken word poetry.
I love
Yes.
that.
But
Yes.
the video, I want to find footage of that, because it was like, everybody was just like, it's silent, and it was so amazing. So the fact that you're doing stuff for veterans, but women specifically, I think is huge.
I think it's really huge. I think you really
Yeah.
do hit that
We
out of
also
the
hit
park.
the spouses too. We the veteran spouses, active duty, because they're all military women. They all
yeah.
have different stories, but we all understand each other. And I think that's the key component, understanding. We don't have to explain, well, I went to war and I did this and I did we don't have to explain it.
I think the really cool thing that I do hear that always constantly, every time I interview you, is sisterhood. I hear that word constantly.
Yes.
Can you talk about how important that word is?
Sisterhood, I mean, it comes from the camaraderie, like really the camaraderie. When we go to the military, when we're in war or military, whatever role you play in the military, it's a team. It's a team. If a team drops, you drop.
Yeah.
Oh,
And it's
yeah.
a team effort. And our sisters, and a lot of times, even in the time I was in, I was one out of a lot of males.
Yeah,
and
I mean,
and
sure.
1993 to 2004, and it's still to this day, it's a lot of a lack of women's stories.
Would you say that's like PTSD though too, a little bit, because of what you had to experience? I'm sure you had to deal with some heavy stuff.
Yeah,
I've been in
post-traumatic-
boys' locker rooms for years too, so I know what they.
A lot
what
of
they can be.
you do hear a lot of military sexual trauma,
Yeah.
MST or PTSD, and it could be anywhere from being in war to sea killing. That's a very tough one, and just to relive it over and over. I mean, with my PTSD, I struggle with nights. People are like, why do you get up late? Because I don't sleep very well.
Interesting.
And so there's lots of little pieces. I don't like crowds. People see me in social media. I really don't like crowds, and I won't go to a big concert. I won't do that.
Yeah.
So there's a lot of different things and so that's why we do small groups. That's why, because a lot of our ladies don't even leave the house. They're
Right.
like, oh, I'm isolating, and I do this and I do that, but I don't even like to leave the house. So we start with small groups. We just have fun, do like tonight we have a group in Duval at Steve A. Cohen Center, and we're finishing our mask, and we are talking about relationships.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So, and then next week is positive growth, and we do butterflies, how we're transformed.
So can you show on the camera right now these masks? You guys, they do this incredible.
Oh, that's so
Look at these
cool.
masks that they make, and this is really part of like.
That is so cool.
I want to use the word therapy here, right? Am
sorry.
I saying
Oh,
that
right.
right, Lynn? Like this is a therapy for them.
Yes.
Talk about the masks and what they represent.
So this one particular is mine.
Oh, it's beautiful.
That was the last one I did. I did red, white, and blue, red, blue, because I love bold colors. If you notice,
red
everybody
glitter
calls me
is
blue.
Everything.
And then on the back, and in the middle, it's my feelings are valid, because I think growing up, I always say to myself, I'm not enough, and I fight that every day. But with being on here, with being with the sisters, hanging out with positive, women and stuff like that, it's just it still continues to enhance each other.
Yeah.
And so the outside, I always say the outside, especially for me, you see me on social media, you see me happy, you see all the stuff I
Glamour.
post,
Yeah.
yes, all the stuff. But in the reality, inside, as far as the military-wise, I'm fighting my mental health.
Yep.
I'm fighting just what I was just telling you. The reason why I told Davey I wanted to come on is I want to dance. I'm no dance expert, but I wanted to dance before my next surgery next week. So
you wanted to feel that freedom,
Yes.
which you provide for so many women veterans out there too, and you provide these incredible safe spaces. You have an awesome gala. I'd love for you to dive in. When is the gala in
actually,
springtime?
we switched it to the mini retreat this year.
Oh, cool. Okay.
So that
nice
was the mini
pivot.
retreat. The mini retreat was 2 weeks ago.
Oh, talk about it.
I think
That's
that's
fun.
great.
So that
Instead
was
of a
where
gala. I
that's
think
where
that's really
yeah that's
cool.
where Amy and the belly dancing and the drum circles, guitar for vets came, and it was just seeing the smiles and the transformation. That was the biggest piece, because
love
these
that.
women don't smile.
Yeah.
They're because they're holding such a burden sometimes. Not everybody, not everybody's the same, but we have similar stories. Similar stories of how we get through the day. I mean, a great, and I'm going to pick on Pat, because Pat is developing thing. Pat came to us years ago, and these ladies stay with us for a long time if they want to. Pat came to us a couple years ago, and she was a caregiver to her husband, lost her husband. Thanks, Pat. And she has inspired me even, and she started just, doubting herself.
Yeah.
And
And that can go into a downward spiral,
so
right?
much. And she would transform anywhere from, not financially supporting herself to becoming 100%. And that's not the real story of it. It was the way she wanted her dream. It was all about the dream and the journey that they want to be on.
Yeah.
And her dream was to write the book.
Love that.
And as I showed you, Davey, she just did a video. I won't say too much because she's going to announce it, but about Tedber Sampson, about a military that had to fight to dress up as a man in the military. And we still fight as women being in the military.
Wow, that's incredible.
So thank you, Pat, for the story.
I'll tell you this, I think it's amazing because only people that have been there know. It's like growing up as military children. I have two sisters, there's three of us.
Yes.
We always moved. We were in Japan,
Yes.
California, we moved around so much. And I have some friends they've had friends since kindergarten. Well, that wasn't us. Like, we didn't have friends. So the longest group of friends I can remember is probably like 6th grade. And it's hard for people that are not military, for kids to relate to you.
Yes.
Plus, we were stationed in Cherry Point, North Carolina, in Havelock, which is a small, very small town. We were like the only Italians. So everybody thought we were in the mafia.
Right,
So
of course.
We're like, no, our dad's in the military. That's just his cover.
So it's
Yeah.
kind of the Golden Girls that I presented earlier.
Yeah, basically,
Absolutely, but
yeah.
it's like they can sympathize and you guys understand each other without even having to say anything. And I think that's so unique and special to what your organization offers.
the struggle with the women in general. You know, back in those days, you know, it was just all males. You know, males going to VA, males going to the thing, and then they struggled with, you know, having a gynecologist and all those things. And they're getting better. The VA and all that stuff's getting better, but it's still a struggle.
best.
You still
Yeah.
hear stories on things. And that's, we don't want to you know, pinpoint that part, but it's we're there for the sisters. We've been there to go to the PENS exams where they get their disabilities. We're there if they want to be, because sometimes it's anxiety just to walk into to you know, not just the
Absolutely.
VA but anything, and
Do you
it's
think
anxiety.
do you think women veterans are taught that having emotion is a weakness?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
You got to be tough. You're in the military.
Suck it up, Buttercup.
Right, right, right.
That's the generation we all grew up in.
Absolutely.
Yes.
I mean,
Yeah.
I think that what you are doing and doing all of these different enrichment activities are really bringing joy into their life and allowing them to be emotional. Is that a
Yes.
hard? Is that almost a new
It is.
combat, a new battle for them to go
It is.
through?
It's kind of like, and I was thinking about it on the way here, the way to analyze it. It's like running into a wall and not having the tools to open that wall, or I mean, running into a heavy wall and I'm like, oops, I
Yeah.
forgot to get the pitchfork or whatever it is to get through that wall.
True story.
It's like a double wall, you
Yeah.
know. And we did an event. An organization did an event. We did it, and it was 4 of us veterans, and the rest were spouses. And realizing the meditation, most of us veterans couldn't get through the meditation because of the trauma that we
silence and-
faced.
yeah.
It's a lot, and we see the counselors, and I love the Steve A. Cohen Center. We have one organization, one group there, and I love it because it's a relationship between us. Where they talk with them as counselors, and then we kind of try to help open them up. And I don't want to say it in a bad way, open them, but to allow them to feel safe, allow them to say, well, I can talk to them. I can finally say something instead of being judged.
Yeah, yeah, and
So-
that's true. Without being judged,
Yeah,
right,
so-
Mel? Like
yeah,
that's the
my
thing.
father, when he retired, he actually went to work for the VA because he couldn't stand what was happening
Yes.
to veterans.
Mm-hmm.
So he went and he fought and he helped people with their paperwork and things like that, because that paperwork, if you're trying to get your
amazing.
disability,
It's headache.
it is so hard, and you need somebody to help
Mm-hmm.
you. So
It-
he
and
went
it-
back to work for the VA to help veterans get what they deserve.
And I went through a spiral when I was going to get my disability.
It's
I mean,
so-
it took 15 years to get 100%.
It'll make you go.
15
It'll make you
years.
spiral.
And
It
you're
is-
suffering in those 15 years.
In
but they don't
15
want to
years,
make
yeah.
it easy for them.
Yeah.
No, and I mean, we had denial after denial after denial, and not looking at the real problem. But the long story of it is that, you know, and when I went through it, and I went through Gainesville at the time, I got 8 denials right in a row, and wonder why I became suicidal.
Yeah, I believe that.
And
because
people are like,
you're
well, how
"Help,"
can you
I
help
mean,
me? And I was like, you can't, because it's just I wasn't being heard. I relived the time. I felt like I relived the time that I was sexually assaulted. You know, I wasn't heard. I wasn't. And I'm going a little personal. I usually don't. Everybody's tell
okay.
your story.
Yeah, no, I love
get a
it.
little personal. And as grown up, I want to be able to give what I need. Like I needed a retreat this year, so I gave a retreat. And thanks to our sponsors, we were able to give those things.
Where was the retreat?
Over just in World Golf Village.
Awesome.
Yeah,
Okay.
and they were helpful. And so it was such the smiles on the face. And thank God for ViStar, because they also had Bollywood, the youth ladies. I call them the youth ladies, sorry. Sorry, Sonia. So the youth ladies, and they were so amazing, the Bollywood youth. So we, not just the women veterans, we enticed the ladies in the high schools.
I love that.
So
I love
being able
that.
to combine the two.
So, what are some unexpected things with the organization that just kind of turned a light bulb on for you, and we're like, wow, we really shattered a glass ceiling and made it our own dance floor?
The therapeutic art and
Yeah.
writing. We got the name from a grant. A grant just popped up, and I won't say the grant, but a grant popped up and they say, oh, holistic therapeutic art, and that's kind of how we got our name. And it's wild now. It's wild. The Tampa people, I mean, all over, they're starting to do therapeutic arts, which is amazing because we need more. It's not just our organization, but it's really about, you know, like you say, we're doing boundaries one day, and we're doing art project. It's not about the art. It's just allowing them to talk, allowing them to know every woman has a journey. Every woman has a passion, and some people don't, and some people lost their identity.
Yeah, absolutely.
So it's just allowing them to just open up.
When you see
those.
the flag now after obviously
I'm
everything
always in
that you went
tears.
through? Right. I want to capture that a little bit. Do you still have that pride? Do you still have that patriotism to the flag? Like, talk about that journey. Has that ever changed or wavered, especially when you were rejected 8 times?
No, I mean, it's to me, the flag, I mean, I don't want to go too much into it, but the flag is an honor. Every time the song plays, I'm in tears. I cannot go away from that tears. It's just, it's what it represents. Even the sexual assault and all the trauma that I faced, it's an honor. It's definitely an honor. There's a lot of good that I've gone to. There's a lot of people.
You protected our freedom, Lynn. Thank you for what you always have done.
Appreciate that.
I mean, that's amazing what you.
I couldn't do it.
Could you imagine? Yes, you could.
I don't. You think I could go to war?
Come on, you can't sleep in a foxhole.
Yeah,
dirt.
you could do it.
When they had field day, my father would have field day.
I did it for 3 years.
Yes, we got to get out there, and I have a picture, and I'm in a foxhole, and I have a hat on, and I think I'm shooting the machine gun, but my father's really sitting behind
Oh,
me.
don't start with the machine gun.
You know.
It's a trauma for me.
But I'm sorry, but
It's okay. It's okay.
yeah. So there's just so many. The fact that you thought of doing this and you realize there's women out there who need this, I think it's just, it's incredible.
And big shout out to Ashim right now in
yeah.
comments who said it's great to have Lynn on the show today because tomorrow is World Mental Health Day. So what a
I
great way to
love
kick
it.
off, and
I
that's a
love
wonderful
it.
way to shine a big light. So what can the community do? Well, like what can we do to rally? How can we support you and this incredible endeavor?
Oh, there's so many different ways. I mean, first of all, follow us, Hope for Veterans. Everybody can follow us. We don't just do, here's a therapeutic art program. We have a meet and greet coming up actually this Saturday. It's just a small meet and greet, but it's allowing our women to just enjoy it, and we're doing bracelets and jewelry boxes.
Cool. That's
fun.
So we're just a small group that starts out. We try to keep it small, and because we're 4 different counties. Because if you get it any bigger, you lose the relationship.
Right.
That
And that's,
one-to-one, yeah.
yeah.
That's really
So
important.
that was one thing. We are doing a lot more online. Collaborating is a big thing.
Okay.
We love collaborating. We can't do it all.
Yes.
I know there's a lot of organizations that are doing amazing with just the mental health piece, and I could shout out to so many, but as right now, it's just for that piece. But following that, also check our excuse my language.
You got Mel.
You got Mel disease.
Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Monday. So bad.
www.hope, the number 4 veterans with an s.org. But right now, you know what? It's funny because we just put it out there just to our ladies right now for Christmas. And I've got over 40 families.
Name it and claim
40
it.
families for
There you
Christmas.
go.
It is such a need this
Cool.
year. And the request and everything, it's just, it just breaks my
We
heart.
want to support that. So
Absolutely.
how can we support those 40 families? I mean, obviously checks are amazing, right? Do they need
Yes,
gifts? Do they need
yes.
what else? What other kinds of things can we support?
We have a list. We have a list
Okay.
of all the clothes types and all where they're from and whatever the case may be. And I actually had a lady just said, "Hey, I would like to sponsor a family with 1 child or 2 children." And
Amazing.
sending that information over. And it's just amazing. I have to shout out to Cascade Foundation. They're 55 and above in World Golf Village. They are the angel tree. That's who's been supporting us
How
for
cool
3
is
years.
that?
I
That's
love
And
that.
Sherry, she's going to support us with a little bit of an angel tree too.
I love that.
So with this being said, I wouldn't be able to do this Christmas
Yeah.
without these sponsors.
I love that. And
So-
all the years that you and I have been interviewing, it's really cool, my friend, to see you shine. I have to say that. I'm getting choked up.
You have
You
the
are
best.
incredible.
You have the best energy, and it's
Absolutely.
the passion for what
The
you do.
light
I
is
love
just-
people with passion.
Oh,
Yes.
me too.
Yes.
So,
You're amazing.
as Mel said, name it and claim it. If you could wave a magic wand and you see 5 years down the road, what goal, what are you climbing towards? What?
I'm a counselor, right?
No.
Marriage and family therapist. That's why I started. But when you say the magic wand, I'm like, you used to say that all the time to my clients.
Okay, good. That's
All right.
So-
So, what's
So
your
the
wish?
magic wand, I said for immediate right now, and I thought about this long term. As immediate, my biggest thing is to reach these military women, spouses, to reach them. This is the hardest part. St. John's is the hardest part too.
Yeah.
St. John's, we've been working on it. Just to reach them, just to be able to allow them to come and talk and connect. That is that's our number one. Safety, allowing, and I love it. I have an artist that from Palm Coast is like, hey, I want to help you.
Cool.
I'm not an artist, I'm more the mental health part. So I'm all about those people, coming into and just helping us out. That is the biggest piece, to be able to reach these ladies, to be able to help them go through the mental health journey. That is number one. Number two is, if I had a magic wand, we're always growing, we're always collaborating, is to be able, and the future-wise, we are actually getting into housing with a community partner, not directly with us.
That's okay. That's huge.
Housing in Jacksonville. We would love to do it in St. John's, but it's really tough here yet. But to also, one thing is, I would love to either have a retreat, community center, or something with military women. I love Alpha Omega, if I'm saying that correctly.
Yeah, you are. We love Lisa Franklin.
They love their concept and everything, and the challenge. But I know there's that gap between 30 and whatever. And sorry if I'm saying that incorrectly.
No, you're
but
right.
I want to have that gap. I want to fill that gap.
Yeah.
I want to be able to collaborate and being able to. Those military women are usually 30 and above
Yeah.
with children, and it's just there's so many layers. There's so many layers there. But and you say, when I go through these classes, I would say 87% of our ladies are continuous with us.
Wow.
I mean, it depends on where they're at in life. Some are not ready to come, and then they come 2 years later. So we always are there for them.
I love that.
That's what I want to say.
So before we depart today, you have a very special poem that you're going to share with us. I would
yes.
love for you to share.
Yes, a little bit. I'm going to try to share it as much as I can.
No, do it. Yeah, whatever you want.
So this poem I wrote, we actually just did a book about the poem, but and we're working on Amazon to publish it. But this poem was it was what I felt, and I really wanted to tell the ladies how I felt. And when you described what can we do for our ladies, and the poem is The Mask of Becoming. I stood in the shadows unseen, a silhouette of silence, my voice buried beneath the weight of pain. I was invisible. Not because I wasn't there, not because no one dared to look. They stole pieces of me, leaving wounds too deep for the eye to see. The nights were endless, and the silence deafening. I feel small, powerless, as though my story didn't matter, as though I didn't matter. I wore a mask to survive, a mask that told the world I was fine, but inside I was shattered, a storm raging in a fragile shell. I was a woman lost, searching for meaning, for strength, for someone to hear me. Then she came, a sister, a voice, a hand extended into the darkness. She didn't promise to fix me, but she believed in me when I couldn't believe in myself. With her faith, I began to see that the pieces of me weren't gone. They were just waiting to be reclaimed. With every kind word, with every shared story, with every tear shed in safety, I began to rise. I uncovered my voice, faint at first like a whisper, but growing stronger with every step. I began to see my reflection, not as broken, but as becoming. Awesome. And now I stand here unmasked, not to hide my pain, but to share my journey. I am not just a survivor. I am a warrior. I am resilience, courage, and strength. And to my sisters who still wear the mask, know this: you are not invisible to me. I see you. I hear you. Your voice matters. Your story matters. I built my strength for you so that I could be here, a guide, a mentor, a sister who will stand beside you until you find your own voice.
Oh my goodness,
God.
that was
Unbelievable.
absolutely beautiful. Everybody, Lynn Geyser, Hope
my
for
God.
Veterans, please have a follow. We're going to take a quick commercial break. My friend, you are absolutely an inspiration.
Thank you for spending your morning
Oh,
with us.
this was so amazing.
I'm a big fan.
Good luck with everything, and we will
Yes.
have you back on the show as many times as you need. You're an amazing
Thank
lady.
you so much. Appreciate it.
Everybody,
Thank you.
this is Maritime Creative and Flashes and Brilliance.
Maritime Vibe Check!
Fresh version.
When the lights come on and the magic begins,
There's a crew behind the scenes that always wins.
Maritime Creative, they set the stage.
From sound to lights to video waves.
Big show, small space, doesn't matter a bit.
They show up, they glow up, they make it all lit.
No panic, no chaos, just smooth, clean flow.
They take a wild idea and make it glow.
Need a vibe, they build it.
Have a dream, they get it.
From spark to spotlight, they never forget it.
I trust them, I love them, they come on through.
Maritime Creative, that's the real stuff, boo.
So if you want your moment to rise and shine,
call the crew that always gets it right every time. It's Maritime. Got gold? Got silver? Got a drawer full of what even is this? Then it's time to cash in with Flashes and Brilliance, Northeast Florida's most trusted gold buyers. They're not just buying gold, they're buying silver, rare coins, fine watches, estate jewelry, and all the sparkle you forgot you had. Don't just sit on your treasure. Turn it into cash today. Call John and Steph, the pros who make it easy. 904-540-7617. It's fast, it's friendly, it's Flashes and Brilliance, because your buried treasure belongs in your bank account.
Oh my gosh, Flashes and Brilliance, pretty amazing. Gold has hit an all-time high right now. So if you were sitting on treasures, get some cash in your pocket, absolutely. And you have a big shout out.
Yeah, I have a really big shout out to Cash, the Labrador Retriever, because it is his birthday. He is 4 years old. It is Stephanie's dog, Stephanie with an F, from Flashes and Brilliance, and they are the most trusted gold buyers in Northeast Florida.
Loving that.
They specialize in gold and silver coins. So with gold going up right now, you guys cash it in, get that money for the holidays, friends.
Hey guys, I got a really
do
cool
it.
story that came in from St. Johns County. They're teaming up with Florida State University to celebrate their 70th anniversary of FSU's world-renowned music therapy program.
this.
Is really, really cool. And together they're bringing healing power of music right here in the lives of children at home. The FSU College of Music launched a pilot outreach program in St. Johns County and made possible through funding of the Friends of the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. How nice is this?
That's awesome.
The focus was simple yet profound: to study and share the impact of music on children, and the results are nothing short of inspiring. Through rhythm, melody, and connection, kids discovered new ways to spark joy, build confidence, and find emotional balance. Music became more than a sound, it became therapy, it became community, and it became hope. This is about showing when notes and hearts come together, healing really happens.
Yeah, guys, this program celebrates 70 years of FSU's music therapy program. 70 years Florida State's been doing this. I think that's amazing.
I think that's amazing.
And funding by the Friends of the Ponte Vedra Concert Hall. These organizations, guys, that fund these things is huge. Music therapy is so important, especially to children.
Yep.
With you have children who are autistic or brain injuries or things like that. It really does stimulate and help them be able to express themselves in a certain way, because with certain kind of disorders, it causes them to be angry and they have this,
true. It just kind of gets the rhythm and the balance of life. I love that.
I think it's amazing.
Hey, another amazing quick story too, from NYPD to Nocatee, a gala that brought a community together. Listen to this. A retired NYPD sergeant stood at the podium tearful as the crowd of more than 120 people gathered in Jax Beach to raise $13,200 for his 13-year-old daughter, Mila, who is battling an aggressive, inoperable brain tumor. This emotional moment was in the gala of a new philanthropic network founded by entrepreneur Elizabeth Myers, based in Ponte Vedra. Myers launched this group, soon to be called the Altruist Society, to support families in crisis, and she chose Mila's story to lead the charge. Local businesses donated raffle items, services, and support. Attendees wiped away the tears, and checks were handed over. The Munez family moved here in New York City in 2018. And since the diagnosis, they've traveled the country seeking treatment, living out of hotel rooms, and juggling scans and emotions. Through it all, Mila's cheer team named her captain, and the title holds even when she can't stand on her feet. This is an incredible
You guys, I'll
moment.
tell you what, like, everybody wants to say, I'm just going to say this. Everybody wants to say, oh, New Yorkers are so rude, blah, blah, blah. Well, this family moved here in 2018, and he was an NYPD officer. He gave up his life to keep people safe. And the way that St. Johns County is rallying behind them, I think, is amazing, because at the end of the day, it's not about hate, it's about a 13-year-old girl. So
And
they-
this cheer team,
yes,
like, how
she's
cool
captain.
is that?
Like, let me tell you, kids know
This
the right
has
thing
Zone
to do.
Cheer all over it. I
Yep.
don't even know if she's from there, but I'm saying, but this is the
True.
heart of Zone Cheer right there,
Guys.
because that's what you guys do. You rally as a team, and that's that unity, and that's so important.
That's-
You can't have a squad if you don't have
Let me
unity,
tell you,
right?
At Zone Cheer, so not many of you might not. Jessica was on the show before, but her background is in teaching. She taught reading.
Right.
But her gym and her vision, it's founded on love for kids. You gotta like kids to coach them. It's
True.
not. Yes, we win and we have a gym full of banners and trophies. Kids get the rings, the jackets, all the hardware, but that's not her real vision. Her real vision is a place for kids to go to feel safe, to feel supported, and to learn some athletics.
I love that.
You know, and I'll tell you, and this right here, this little girl's a cheerleader, and despite battling brain cancer, her team voted her captain. So kids know what to do.
Right.
Now, if only we could get like other people on board that, hey, let's pull it together for the greater good of the community, we'd be on board.
You know how you
there.
can do that? You can go to Zone Cheer, Trunk or
Yep.
Treat, coming up October 24th. Little
That's
shout
right.
out.
And it's a
Fundraiser for Tail Waggers. That's
Waggers.
going to be amazing.
So
All right,
let's
let's
go.
pivot over to this. Sunnies. This one's a little heavy, but we'll get through it. A 29-year-old Florida resident has been arrested on
Oh, this story.
suspicion, right, of orchestrating one of California's deadliest wildfires. He's accused of setting the Lockman Fire on January 1st, which detectives say smoldered underground in dense brush and then spurred by powerful Santa Ana winds and exploded into what became the Palisades Fire on January 7th. The inferno consumed about 23,000 acres and destroyed thousands of homes and claimed at least 12 lives. But this wasn't just arson. Authorities allege that also crafted AI-generated images of a burning city using ChatGPT before lighting the blaze. He also was listening to a French rap artist and was having music video documentary hour
With his
and
cigarette.
flicked the cigarette. Yeah, and that's exactly how this all went down. The case may redefine enforcement, and prosecutors might be looking a little bit closer on crimes with AI usage.
Guys, this makes me so angry. So he's formally charged with maliciously setting a fire in January. His court appearance is expected in Orlando. Federal charges are likely to be given.
Do you love how he he tried to escape to Florida to,
Why
after
does
like all that?
Get out of our state, you crazy fools.
I
We're
know,
full. We have our
I
own
know.
maniacs.
So we're going to really dive into this too, because I mean, obviously, we talked to Addie too in the afternoon show a lot about
talked
AI.
about- yeah.
AI is a really
I
hot
don't
topic.
like it.
Well, I love it because I think that we can also
don't
use it for the
trust.
greater good. So I think there's a balance.
Yeah, but I
there's
I also think it depends on the person doing it, because not every, like, you have good intentions with it. Addie has good intentions. When I can figure out how to use it half the time.
But I also think that
But I think
authorities
there's
can use it
apps
for
to help
a case
catch,
like this.
yes.
Yeah.
Oh
Interesting.
man, you know where I need to cool down from that story? So let's get on an Old Town trolley and go around the land.
I love it. Let's do it.
The land.
Sit back and relax and take it easy, baby, and let it go as Old Town Trolley's licensed and talented tour conductors share over 500 years of St. Augustine history. Guests will enjoy the city's European flavor, brick-lined streets, and sites such as the Castillo de San Marcos, the Fountain of Youth, and Henry Flagler's former Ponce de Leon Hotel. This 90-minute tour features 22 stops and covers more than 100 points of interest. Guests can use their ticket all day for on and off reboarding. You got to check out hometownpass.com.
All right. How about this one? I got a French onion shipment here. This is
I
a little
love
bit...
French onion soup. That
Oh,
sounds
the
really good right now.
cheese. Yeah, the cheese is
The
everything.
cheese.
And it's got to be crunchy crouton, right?
Yeah, don't give me the soggy.
Nah.
I hate when people do that. They put the soggy thing in the middle.
No, we need crunchy, yeah. Listen, Sonnies.
Get outta here.
This one sounds like a spy thriller, though. 2-century-old grenades were found hidden in a delivery of French onions bound for the Netherlands, concealed amongst the vegetables. The weapons date back from 1925, likely French or German manufacturer, and were discovered en route to a facility in Zealand. Interesting. International experts from the Organization of the Prohibition of Chemical Weapons confirmed the find. While they couldn't immediately identify the chemical contents, they verified these projectiles matched old pre-1925 designs. The grenades will be destroyed, but because the Netherlands lacks a proper disposal facility,
They
they
gotta
will
go
be
somewhere
shipped to
else.
Belgium. Yeah, interesting. Why on earth were grenades tucked into onions remains a mystery.
What is with the, like, okay, so yes, other
Stinky.
countries, like, they have great things, like they have a ban on certain chemicals for food and things like this, but obviously They're packing, what's the word I'm looking for? Not credentials, the packing, what's the word?
I don't know.
The guidelines.
Okay.
They're not as like strict, obviously, as they should be, because this is, the
Well, that's how
grenade
they
is
found
100 years
them.
old. It's
Yeah.
the same age as you if you look
I
so
wonder,
good.
was somebody probably trying to hide them, do you think? Or do you think that
I
it
think
was
you
just
know,
accidentally in this
Look, you
shipment?
know I watch Oxygen Channel,
Yes.
and you know I love my conspiracy. Anybody that knows me knows I love a good conspiracy
Yes,
theory.
yes,
okay?
ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
I think this may have been somebody trying to do something to get away with something, or do something to probably make money off of it. 'Cause
Yeah, that's where I'm going, like a collector's item or something.
Yeah.
Are they even going to work? Like,
Yes,
who knows?
Addie, oh my God, Addie keeps sneezing. Is she okay? We need a nurse.
Listen, Treasure from the Deep. This is a good one. This one came from Mr. Robinson. 1715 shipwreck yields $1 million in gold and silver coins. Obviously.
Oh, call Flash. They should call Flashes of Brilliance
I mean,
for this.
hello, Sonnies. This is stuff of legends. Salvage teams have rediscovered 1,000 or more gold and silver coins from a Spanish treasure fleet off Florida's coast.
Again, Florida, we win.
Dating all the way back to 1715, the haul is valued over $1 million, and this is what has surfaced so far. These coins hail from 3 former Spanish colonies, Peru, Bolivia, and Mexico, and include gold coins among the treasures. The shipwreck belongs to what is called the Plate Fleet. 11 ships were carrying unimaginable riches back to Spain when a hurricane sent them to the bottom. All lives and cargo were lost in the storm. Today, the U.S. government holds ownership of these wrecks and has contracted Queen's Jewels LLC to lead the archaeological recovery. Over summer dives and crews working carefully, pulling up coin after coin, treating each of them as a capsule of time, connecting us to the heyday, shout out heyday activities, heyday of the Spanish Empire. This is kind of cool though, right?
I think this is really cool, but you know what? Like,
I'd love to be like scuba diving and be like, you find a coin.
and be like, oh, look what I found.
That's
Lunch is
absolutely-
on me.
Lunch is on
Wait,
everybody.
but my question is, if they found it off the coast of
Florida.
Florida, right? Okay, but it's Spanish treasure. Of course, it's going to go to the U.S. Government.
Of
to do
course.
it.
Where else are we going to go?
But like, ay. So, over 1,000 coins were recovered.
I
Guys,
know. I wonder how many more are there.
wait,
That's why
but my
it's
thing is,
interesting.
how come like, first of all, I don't like to go deep in the ocean. I'll go to like my knees if that, but why can't I ever find anything cool like this?
I know. What would you do if you found a treasure like this?
I don't think I would tell. I would call John and Stephanie first.
That's the smartest
But
answer you got.
I wouldn't tell other people because then people are gonna, want to be my friend, and I don't want to be your friend.
You
if
don't want
just
phony friends.
Yeah, you don't need. I don't need you to be my friend because I got all these doubloons and now I'm a real life pirate. Like, maybe I can hang out with Captain Mayhem.
Hey, that would be kind of cool.
Hey.
But I would have a lot of great expectations
Yes.
if I found these coins.
People are looking for a company. I want people to have great expectations. We are a small family-owned brokerage. What that means is you get really personalized service and everything is very hands-on. You're not just getting tossed onto the MLS and crossing our fingers. We're very aggressive with our marketing. We're excellent with communication. We have a lot of amazing relationships in the community, so you're getting the advantages of all of those things.
Pip. Oh, so Pip has on hula gear.
Oh, it's a hula gear.
Yeah,
oh,
it's
we
got
love
like
Pip.
a
Yes.
red flower light and then the grass skirt.
Yes.
I want to figure out how. I want to get Pip a Zone piece of Zone apparel. for
Oh,
him to
let's
wear.
do that. That would be super
Like a
cute.
Zone Cheer
yeah.
shirt or something.
Hey, I got to do a big shout out for Jenna too because she has we're talking about treasure. There's a major estate sale
Yes.
happening in Palaca this weekend, and literally the preview is insane. There was an actual gondola.
Stop it. I
I'm
need
not
that. I
kidding you.
need it.
It's there. It's real and authentic.
Will
it's
you
huge,
sing to me while we're
baby.
in my gondola?
Oh,
I'll lay there.
I would be in
eating-
heaven in a gondola,
Oh my God,
right?
I could lay there and eat the prosciutto and
Right.
the cheese, and then you could sing a la bra.
So go to Great Expectations Realty page, and you'll see all the details there. I think Elizabeth from Moo Moo Vintage and I are going to be, shout out Elizabeth, I might be hightailing over there because I want to just see some of this treasure. It looks amazing. All right.
Speaking of treasure.
Hey Girl horoscopes.
There
Thank
we
you,
go.
thank you, thank you. Hey Girl, hey. We've got Saggies on deck, Sagittarius and
Oh,
Capricorn today. Darling Sagittarius, your fire is an Hermes orange this week. Bold, adventurous, jet set, and yet you are oversized hats for the yacht parties, commanding the space. Your style oracle says Hermes silk scarf turned into a darling halter top. Ooh, I like that.
Fancy.
Cosmic command, say yes to the trip. Say yes to the risk and yes to the runway. Your power accessory is a suitcase with stickers from every city that you visited. Your quote today is from Marilyn Monroe, life is what you make it.
Yeah, it is.
Love
Oh,
that.
Beep, beep, beep.
Love Marilyn.
Isn't this what the kids do?
Yeah, they're clapping. It's like the new clapping thing. Hey, Capricorn, you are the CEO of Chic this week. They think Prada boardroom couture with stilettos that echo like destiny across marble floors. Style Oracle says Prada tailoring suits, high power, high fashion. Cosmic command, run your empire like it's fashion week. Your power accessory is a sleek black crocodile handbag. Exactly, Lynn's on point. It's perfect.
Crocs, the dials.
Your quote is from Winston Churchill, success is not final. Failure is not fatal. It is the courage to continue that counts. Boom, I love that.
Right,
That's amazing.
For real. I hate when people are like, I'm so afraid to fail. Well, great, because I fail every day and I love it because
Listen, you cannot
you fail, you learn,
Listen
man.
to me. You cannot celebrate success without failure because you would
Right.
never know what success looks like.
You
So.
gotta fail, man.
Hey, speaking of success, what's this playlist?
Guess what? DJ Snack Pack is back. Brr, brr, brr. And that's me. So today is my Throwback Thursday.
Okay.
Number 1, Starship.
Sarah,
Sarah.
storms are brewing in your eyes. Come on.
Hey.
I love Starship.
And we have One Headlight by the Wallflowers.
One headlight.
Alexa Skip. And then Dancing in the Street, Martha and the Vandellas.
Oh,
So
great
good.
song. Your dad would have loved that song.
My dad loved Diana Ross. That was his
Okay.
anything Motown. And we have Stay.
Oh,
Lisa
yeah.
Loeb.
Only hear what I
Don't
want
wanna
to.
hear
Don't listen
your
hard. Don't pay attention to the distance that you're running to anyone, anywhere. I don't understand if I'm really here. I'm only hearing negative. No, 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 no. Oh, I love
Oh
that.
my God,
I love
wait.
when we do that one.
David, the Emmys are calling.
Oh, Emmys. That's
Grammys.
Grammys. Thank you.
Give me my megaphone.
We need Webbies, actually, because we're on the web.
We
All
need
right.
something. I don't know what you call
I
it, but
have
maybe cheese.
The funniest sunshine shenanigans
God.
story today. Okay, ready?
Here we go.
Gather around the campfire of questionable life choices. Here we go.
Don't talk about me like I am not here.
Oh, this lady definitely went up
I
to you.
feel attacked.
All right, ready? Sit down. Here we go. Today's tale comes straight from the archives of What Were They Thinking? Now, you can order strippers and pretend to be cops, right? Okay, so that can
Okay.
happen. They call them hot cops, badge, uniform, handcuffs, the whole 9
Okay.
yards. What you cannot do is order an actual cop and then demand that he start shaking it like Magic Mike.
Stop it right now.
Uh-huh.
Is this real?
I told you I have a story. This is exactly what one lady tried. After a night of drinking, more than was remotely advisable, she found herself face to face with a real police officer at her door. And friends, she decided he wasn't there for law and order. Oh no, he was there for love and thunder.
Stop it.
She laid it on thick. I'm talking bold, shameless, Hallmark movie on the fast forward to flirtation. The cop politely declined because, you know, he's a nice guy.
He's not in my favorite page I like. Are we dating the same guy?
He's not a Chippendale, but but our tipsy heroine, she wasn't done. After he left, she picked up the phone, dialed 911, and requested an encore performance.
Stop!
She didn't call once. She called 5 times, and then it turns out abusing 911 as
It's
your
a felony.
personal Tinder hotline is not exactly legal. Before long, she was found in handcuffs and just not the kind that she was hoping for. Moral of the story, Sonnies, if you want a hot cop fantasy, call the party planner, not the dispatcher. Otherwise, you'll be dialing up a date with the county jail.
Opa!
What a beauty.
Guys, I cannot even with this woman. Like the stuff, these sunshine shenanigans, I don't look at this, like that part of the script when we go over it in the morning before the show. I turn it over because I don't want to see it. But let me tell you, it's people like this that make me feel so much better when I make a dumb choice.
See?
'Cause
Exactly.
it's not that dumb.
Exactly. But this could be actually a dumb invention. What's going on with
Oh my
Snack
God,
Attack?
this person should be in jail. Here we go, Snack Attack throwback. The Franken bacon.
Oh, geez.
Nobody asked for.
Nope.
And nobody wanted.
No.
So here we go. It is cinnamon toast crunch bacon.
Ew,
First of all,
what?
I don't even really care for bacon that much. I'm sorry, unpopular decision.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Yeah.
Yes, you heard me right. Hormel took perfectly good smoky, savory, and thick cut bacon and slathered it in some Cinnadust.
Oh my God.
That sounds like a drug. And that makes your childhood cereal bowl look like a glitter explosion.
Talk about heartburn at breakfast,
Oh,
right?
you gotta agita
Ugh.
for show.
You
Get
need
the
some acid
brioche.
reflux?
Yeah, right. You need some acid reflux.
Oh my God.
You got
Imagine
yeah.
biting into a strip of crispy pork candy that tastes like someone's dunked their Cheerio in a vat of grease and regret. This is disgusting.
I'm wondering if the inspiration came from like syrup getting on the bacon or something. Maybe like that.
Listen, they swore it was, the marketing team called it a limited edition
Yeah,
treat.
limited the rest. That was
So
horrible.
next time you want to have a BLT and you're gonna put this on it, don't call me.
Maybe you should do it at a
Don't.
WAP party or something. Put it in the WAP party thing.
Yeah.
Oh, this is disgusting. Some of these things that got discontinued, you know, some of them I've been sad about.
Yeah.
We had a funeral for one on the show one
We
day.
did. Yeah.
Like most of these, I'm like, what are these people thinking?
Unbelievable.
Again, they should go with that lady to jail.
Oh my
Get
God.
out of here.
Well, Sonnies, we turned up the glow, we sparkled the joy, and we reminded everyone that your light is the kind that can set the whole sky ablaze on fire.
Big thanks to Lynn from Hope for Veterans for coming in studio today and letting us know all the things we can do to help.
Yes, and don't go drifting off that sunshine dial. We'll go back at 3 o'clock. We got Addie's Reddit Rundown Report. She is up 3 wins this week on the Pop
my
Culture
God,
Thunderdome.
yeah.
Will she break the Sunny Sundial record? She's got to go for it today.
Go,
I'm
Addie.
super
You can,
excited.
you can do it all this week.
Go,
Today's gonna
Addie.
be 4.
Hey,
Go,
Mel,
Addie.
let's give a big shout out to our sponsors.
Oh, Limelight Theater, Bailey Group, All American Air, Maritime Creative, Flashes and Brilliance. Way to
Great
mess up my script.
Expectations, Realty and Auction, Old Town Trolley, About Face, Zone Cheer, and the Pirate Museum.
Historical Colonial Tour Experience, Emma Concerts Association, Bin 39, Panache, and the Capybara Cafe.
We love you guys. We'll see you back at 3. Bye, Boos.
Bye, guys.